We're going to be covering a lot of stuff today. This is the week in crypto, guys. We're going to do a full review of what happened in the week. I like to get started by looking at what happened in the play to earn space. Let's check out that radar. So this week we got Splinterland at the top of the Black Radar list in terms of volume, 488,000. We got Aliens Words, Upland, Bomb Crypto, Mobox NFT, which is this week is actually way above Axie Infinity at 154,000 users. Axie Infinity at 125,000 active user. I'm pretty sure this count is talking about active users. Then you got Farmer's Word, Crazy Defense Heroes, Galaxy Block. We got DeFi Kingdom at number 10 on Harmony and Avalanche blockchain. We haven't covered some of those games here, but we definitely talked about Axie Infinity and Mobox NFT Farmer. I talked about it in a previous stream where I showed you guys some of the assets I invested in this game, because this game is a multi-game ecosystem, and if you buy one asset, you can use those assets to play across multiple type of games. Now, Splinterland definitely dominating the week right here. We haven't had a chance to play it. As you know, I'm not a huge fan of this type of game, so I haven't really checked it out. But if you guys want me to cover it on the stream, just let me know in the comment. Let me know if you want me to talk about it in the game walkthrough. We also got Crazy Defense Heroes that have been doing pretty well this week. It looks like it's a game that's been really popular lately. You can play it on mobile. I think it's cross-platform. Definitely one of the games that I want to be covering this week as well. Honestly, right off the back, not my type of style when you think about this kind of game. But a lot of things been going on in AnimoCap brands with this game lately. They've been posting a lot about reward that they're offering in this game between January and February. So I've thought that even before we start covering this game on the stream, it'll be important for you to be aware that they have a lot of rewards going on right now for this game. So if you guys are curious, make sure to go on the Medium page of AnimoCap brands. From the 1st to the 28th of February, there's like some opportunities to get rewards. This game is available on multiple platforms such as Google Play and App Store. So also this week on Play to Earn.net, we have Axie Infinity as number 1 this week, then followed by the Sandbox and Undead Block that came out of nowhere. This game, I didn't even know that game existed, and it literally came out of nowhere. Last week when we reviewed the game in crypto, it wasn't even on the top 10, and suddenly it just appeared out of nowhere right below the Sandbox. The reason why I want to talk about it today is because they have a whitelist program that is live. You might be able to get some asset in the game. They say that the winner will be announced on February 15. And if you get these items, knife and guns, these NFT, you will have a chance to obviously get some of the assets in the game early. In this game, you are defending and killing zombies, so you're killing to earn. You're killing zombie to earn money in the game. DeFi Llama. As you can see, in comparison to the previous months, things went a little bit down. Things went a little bit down DeFi. Maybe it's because of what's happening in the space. We right at the edge of a bear market. Maybe it's a bear market. Maybe it's the numbers are just a little bit down. Who knows? But prices are down. One Curve Finance still dominating by TVL here. On Ethereum, we have MakerDAO still leading the chart, followed by Curve and Convex Finance. So DeFi Kingdom is totally number 1 over here on the Harmony network. It has the most total value knock on the network. If you look over here on Harmony, there's $1.05 billion, and DeFi Kingdom has more than half of that value locked into their ecosystem, $612 million. So the week in Ethereum. Okay. So the week in Ethereum this week, as you can see, we are up 15.8% this week. Not too bad, but in comparison to what's been happening in the past 30 days, Ethereum is actually not bad. We're down 26%, guys. Of course, it's terrible. Just joking. So Polygon in the past 5 days been a little bit down as well. I remember the days when Polygon was literally at the edge of $3 US, but right now it's at 1.58. Very, very low considering that Polygon is one of the major blockchain. Market cap's only 10.9 billion, guys. Only 10.9 billion in comparison to the rest of the coin here on the network. If you look at, for example, Solana, 32 billion market cap. Polkadot, 20 billion market cap. And we have Magic all the way at the bottom. I still believe that Magic is very, very much underrated, along with FGM, Phantom. Very underrated considering how much movement been happening on their platform, on Phantom and on Magic. Very, very surprising that it's not at least on the top 5, considering that a lot of activity happening on the Ethereum scaling network happened on Polygon. Smooth Love Potion got a little bit of a bump in the past 24 hours because of the announcement of the economic change in the game, in the ecosystem of Axie Infinity. Some of those changes will remove close to 70% of the SLP from the game. And also Axie Infinity announced that they will be adding some features to burn more of the token. This is most likely going to have an upward pressure on the price. Of course, this is no investment advice. Hard to tell where the number are going to stabilize, but in the past 7 days, as you can see, we got a pretty big bump here after this announcement. The numbers were going really, really low here. And then we got a pretty big bump right after the announcement, but it's going down again. Vigorous Vice. Vigorous is the token of Pegasus. So Vigorous been having a great week, guys. A really, really good week, up 62%. That's a pretty big bump from last week. If you look 30 days ago, the token actually went up about 459%. Some of the issue with this token is that it has some of the issue that we've seen on SLP. We're a bit worried about the issuance here, but it's been going pretty good. The ecosystem been very healthy, growing really rapidly. Market cap of the token here is unknown, but if you compare it with the market cap of PGX, which is the token of Pegasus, you can see that the market cap of Pegasus is at 42 million right now. Still quite low, considering that Axie Infinity is close to 2 billion or 3 billion. In the past 30 days, the market cap went from 10 million to 40 million. From the beginning of the week to now, it actually went up 2.6%. OpenSea recently became the #1 revenue platform on passing Uniswap and LooksRare, currently generating a revenue of 450 million, followed by LooksRare at 280 million and Uniswap at 122 million. Axie Infinity, I'm going to zoom here, is at 15 million in terms of total revenue, a bit behind compared to some of the previous very successful weeks in August. Big announcement this week in the Axie Infinity ecosystem, guys. There's the new season 20 that is coming. They did some economic balancing and adjustment. The goal here is to reduce the SLP in adventure mode. So all the SLP in adventure mode are now reduced to 0. There will be no reward in the adventure modes, no reward for the daily quests. All the rewards are going to be concentrated on the PvP mode, which means more competition for most players. It's going to be a lot more difficult to win your SLP in the game. But considering this change, and that is going to remove, like I was saying earlier, close to 70% of issuance per day, this is going to be good for the token overall. They had to do more than just adding ways to burn the token. In order to solve this economic problem that we have right now in that space, they also had to remove and reduce issuance. And they made a pretty bold move by reducing issuance by 70%. This is an overview of the current burn. The mint right now is at 183 million per day. You got the burn like 48 million. These are some of the problems that they're trying to fix, guys. So if they reduce that by 70%, this is going to be much, much closer than the current burn. As you can see in this graph, 16% of the token goes to the quest, 40% goes to the PvE mode, and 44% goes to the PvP mode. There's also going to be a revamped PvP reward structure. The revamped PvP reward structure will essentially give more reward of AXX token in the tournament mode. So the first 300,000 player will be able to earn something in the game. So the first winner will win 203 AXS, the second 158, the third winner will win 124, and if you look all the way to the bottom, 117.676 token will be divided between 300,000 players. They're going to be giving away $6 million or more each season, which is incredible. Distributed to more players, so more players get to win reward. During the PvP, it brings more competition to the game. I think this is a good thing because if the goal here is to go to a decentralization, it's time for the players to own AXS token, not just SLP, because AXX token in the Axie Infinity ecosystem will be the token used for governance. Players need to have the token used for governance because they're the one playing the game, so they should be able to vote in the game. And if you have one of the top player earning a lot of AXS token, then they'll be able to have a huge say in the future of the ecosystem. They had a developer chat this week as well. If you guys want to check it out, you can check it out on their YouTube. They've also made an adjustment to the winnings in the game. So now it's going to be between 0 to 1,000 MMR, you're going to win 1 SLP. Between 1,000 and 1099, only 3 SLP. The 2,000 plus MMR, the SLP was reduced by a lot as well. It's only 12 SLP now, but you have to keep in mind that the value of SLP might go back up. So even though people are earning less SLP, the value of the SLP might be higher. They also mentioned that we'll be doing a rework of the energy system. There were a report recently that Bored Ape creator is in talk with A16Z at a $5 billion valuation. Justin Bieber actually just bought another Bored Ape this morning. He bought one earlier this week and just bought another one for $455,000. So A16Z is planning to invest in the company that built Bored Ape called Yuga Lab. Yuga Lab made a huge thread where they were answering a lot of questions about Bored Ape, just like, where the idea came from, what's the future of the Bored Ape, how did they get into NFTs. You can check that on their Twitter at twitter.com/YugaLabs. Again, Yuga Lab is the creator of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. For those of you who are not familiar with that, the Bored Ape Yacht Club are those beautiful apes that are valued at 100 Ethereum, guys, 100 Ethereum. And how much is 100 Ethereum, you ask? Well, if you multiply that by current price of Ethereum, I think it's around 2,800. That's $280,000 for a JPEG, an NFT. Yeah, this is the floor price for the Bored Ape Yacht Club, one of the most popular NFT in the NFT ecosystem. Last week when we reviewed this, Azuki was leading the charts at number 3, but now the Bored Ape Yacht are back on top. In light of this new investment, we have Clone X at number 1. This is the collection in partnership with Takashi Murakami, the famous Japanese artist. So this is a collaboration work. Floor price is already so high, guys. It's at 14.9. I believe that RTFKT was acquired by Nike. So this is now a Nike brand. These are very, very popular NFT. In the space of NFT, Tom Brady. Tom Brady is a football player. He's one of the best quarterback of all time, if not the best quarterback of all time. Used to play for Boston Patriots. So Tom Brady, one of the best quarterback of all time, actually have a platform in the NFT space called Autograph, and it just raised 170 million to scale operation. The company is said to plan to use the fund to scale its NFT technology and hinted at a series of partnerships aimed at expanding its user base. Their direct competition will actually be NBA Top Shot. Tom Brady recently announced his retirement, so maybe he'll be focusing on these new ventures of his, the Autograph. Chris Gison just made a tweet about it. They say Web3 isn't just a tech movement, it's a cultural one. That's why I'm excited to announce we're co-leading a Series B investment in Tom Brady's Autograph. My partner, Ariana Simpson, which is at A16Z, well, she's leading one of the fund at A16Z that invests in crypto. So she'll be joining the board, and Chris Gison will be joining the board of advisor. This is their Twitter page if you want to follow up their news. And then here's the website. They have some feature drop coming. So it looks like this is going to be an NFT platform that has a lot of collaboration with people in entertainment space. Top Shot was one of the first mover into this space in terms of NFT for the entertainment space. There's this huge curve that happened where you first had the early adopter, and over time, as you're getting to the end of the curve, you have the retail investor that start getting into the space. I think right now we're just a little bit earlier, so where we get more institution, more big brands and company getting involved, and then it's gonna be the retailer starting joining the chart. The creator of NBA Top Shot, Dapper Lab, also is in collaboration of creating something similar for UFC. This been along for more than a year now. They haven't launched yet, but they've been in talk with the UFC for well beyond a year. And this is a project that is still pending to launch. If you guys want to join the newsletter, so that you can be one of the first to hold one of those moments, you can sign up on the newsletter and be one of the first to actually join this project. Gamestop just launched an NFT marketplace on Immutable X, and together they created a 100 million dev fund. This is the first move of GameStop in the crypto space. Immutable X made an announcement on Twitter saying, "We're thrilled to announce that Immutable is taking another leap forward in the gaming and blockchain industry by partnering with GameStop to power the NFT marketplace." The transaction on Immutable X are much lower than on OpenSea. They got some pretty big investors as well, like Galaxy Digital, Coinbase Capital, Apex Capital, Nirvana Capital. This is another platform, again, similar to OpenSea. You can go to nft.gamestop.com and click learn more in order to send your application to receive some fund for the grants. We are calling on builders and creators to power the future of Web3 gaming. Apply for grant consideration. We were talking about Phantom early on. I was saying how I believe that Phantom is undervalued. So Phantom becomes the third largest DeFi protocol by value lock. So more fund being moved into Phantom, and they surged 52% in the past week. That was an announcement made by CoinDesk where they were analyzing some of the report of DeFi Llama, the one I was just looking at earlier. BSC, the Binance Smart Chain, slipped to the fourth largest DeFi ecosystem with 11.96 billion in lot value over 294 projects. So, and then Nansen released a report. They released their Crypto Industry 2021 report. I took some time to go a little bit through it to see what were the key factors that were interesting to share of the week. So they mentioned that Binance Smart Chain daily active adders are the highest among all L1s. There's more people on Binance Smart Chain than any other L1 network. And they said that at its peak in late November 2021, the daily transaction on BSC was 1,345% that of Ethereum. Polygon has about 300% more transaction than Ethereum, but its daily gas paid in USD is often less than 0.5% of Ethereum. They also mentioned that DeFi continued to march on, that USDT retained its dominance in 2021, but USDC is the preferred stablecoin in decentralized trades. One of the top bridges by volume is actually Polygon. That means that there's more money being moved in the Polygon chain, so more of it maybe coming from other chains such as Ethereum, Avalanche, or you name it, moving into the Polygon blockchain than any other blockchain. So it's currently at 20.3 billion by volume, leading the charge over Avalanche, and Axie Infinity surprisingly was third. So a lot of value being moved into the running bridge and the Axie Infinity ecosystem. So $12.1 billion. Even though that people have been complaining about the SLP price, seeing a movement of TVL into the Axie Infinity ecosystem is actually very positive. It shows the confidence of overall investor about the Axie Infinity ecosystem. Whenever there's something new like the internet or crypto or new games, you always have the adoption curve where first you'll see early adopter joining the charts. Right now, early adopter, we're talking in the first generation of NFT games, we're talking Crypto Kitties, EOS Night, Ethermon, and the community. Then the second generation, where we are currently right now, is we have Axie Infinity, God and Chain, Alliance Words, since Axie Infinity introduced the play to earn concept. So, and then we go toward the third generation of early majority, and this is Star Atlas, Ember Sword, Miranges. Those games are currently in development. None of them has launched yet. Miranda's is around the corner, made by Gala Game. You also got Ember Sword that had a lens sale earlier last year, but still haven't officially launched. And you got Star Atlas that is still around the corner, been opening the game for faction fleets and for events, so you can buy stuff in the marketplace, but you still can't really play the game. You're just playing a game mode that allows you to earn money, but it's not the full on alpha or beta of the game. And then you go toward the late majority where you get fourth generation and onward NFT games where bigger player and AAA franchise such as Square Enix, Sega, Nexon, Ubisoft, GameStop, and Hasbro are getting involved. And then we are in the stage of laggards where pretty much everyone is aware of what's going on here. You know, we're talking iPhone, we're talking Android, where almost every single person is already aware of those technology and conscious about it and buying it. So in the space right now, we are on the second generation, right about to get into the third generation this year in 2022, where the early majority will be joining the chart. So this is where we are. if you are wondering about it for your own personal investment. This is the adoption S-curve that Nansen has analyzed about this entire space. So they also talk about the daily active address on Ronin. So at the peak, Ronin daily active addresses reached 1.1 million on November 19. Its total market cap with SLP, AXS, and Wrap ETH peaked at $9.65 billion on November 8th. I don't remember what happened November 8th. If you guys know what happened November 8th, write in the comment below. I'm pretty sure that it was associated with a launch. With the launch of its DEX, Katana, in early November. I called it. Yeah! So with the launch of its DEX Katana in early November, Ronin daily active addresses increased 362% within a month. And they show you the correlation of the increase between their different market cap of AXS, SLP, and WETH, which is Wrap Ethereum. We got some news from Axie that Coinbase has added Shopify CEO to its board of directors. We are excited to announce Shopify CEO Tobias Lütke is joining our board of directors. Builder at heart, Toby brings innate understanding of the power of decentralization, business scaling experience, and a drive to empower global communities. Welcome, Toby. Let's go. Let's go. They are just about to launch Coinbase NFT, so it kind of makes sense that they try to add someone that has a lot of experience with e-commerce. So Shopify was already involved in the NFT space. Great news for the NFT space. Yield Guild Game. So Yield Guild Game purchased asset worth $80,000 in social RPG game SolarBot. It's a social RPG that provides players an immersive gaming experience, offering an ecosystem for players to pick up a vast variety of roles in different factions and use their skill in a fully player-controlled and resource-oriented game economy. As you know, every week I review the latest investment from some of the giant guilds and see if those investments are some that we should pay close attention to and probably maybe even invest in our guild. We also got Avocado Guild just announced a new partnership with Ignite Tournaments, the world's first play-to-earn P2E esport tournament streaming app built for mobile game and integrated on the blockchain. You can follow the Twitter, twitter.com/IgniteYourGame, and see what they have to offer. It looks like they probably will be partnering with a lot of guild, with a couple of games for the tournament. I haven't really looked into it too much in details. So Merit Circle partner with decentralized betting protocol Azuro to bring betting to play to earn. Azure is a decentralized autonomous organization focused on the democratization and innovation in betting. And kind of like PlotX, that was investing into betting for play to earn. We're getting more players investing into this space, into the play to earn ecosystem. So very interesting to keep an eye on. We also have Merit Circle, with partner with music management game Blockstar. We're definitely going to do a full in-game review of this ecosystem. They're going to combine music, gaming. It's going to be on the Solana ecosystem. You can find all those links by going on their Twitter page, clicking on the Linktree link, and you're going to get access to all the different links of this ecosystem. So join the Discord for more details. But yeah, this is Block Stars, and we're probably going to review it later during the week. Let me know on the Discord which game you want me to cover. I'll make a poll and see what people are voting for, because there's a lot of games that we could cover, and I want to make sure that we're covering one game in depth a week, so we can make sure to cover all the detail and everything that people should know. Guys, let's go. Thank you guys for watching, guys. Captain out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.